Hi, hello everybody. Shara hanging out with Daisy Belle, the love of my life. While we're waiting for everybody to log on, we have Matt here with us, and we have John here with us. Our wonderful Sherry is our videographer today, and we also have Dave that'll pop in and say hi. So we'll give you guys about a minute to log in, and we're so excited you guys are here. Hi, Dale. I know you guys miss her. Oh, goodness. Say hi to everybody with your pink sneaker booter. You say hi to everybody. You say, I miss everybody. Do you love that? Oh, man. Is that your spot? Yeah. Oh, so good. All right, everybody. We are so glad you are here today for our Valentine's Day LoveStream. We want you guys to think about Valentine's Day, and we have a question for you. Do you really think animals can love each other? I sure do think so. And we'll kind of prove it to you today when we go on our little tour, our Valentine's Day tour. We miss you guys, and I'm sure you guys miss our animals, and we wanted to invite you to this live so that we could say hi and that we could show you what your contributions have gone to and to kind of talk about our animals because why not? It's fun, right? So we're doing so before you guys head out to your dinners or head out to your Valentine's Day parties. We're gonna just go on a really quick tour, show you the animals, talk about them, and yeah, enjoy the day. Celebrate Valentine's Day because it's all about love. And speaking of love, this is Daisy Belle, and she is my lover. I love her so much. And we also want to talk about Bima and his love interests. So we want you guys to think about on the tour as well. Who do you think Bima's best friend is? And who do you think his lover is? So there's probably two guesses you have. And you know, you have a 50-50 chance. So at the end of the tour, we'll come back here and we'll let you know who's who. So come join us. Let's go, guys. We're so glad you're here. So first and foremost, we have Sienna, and we have some of our littles here. Sienna actually came from a cruelty case in Livingston County. Unfortunately, many of the animals passed there, but we were able to take in the remaining animals, and Sienna was one of them. She's currently here. Daisy Belle's licking our videographer, so sorry about the bumpiness. She actually is in here because she has some hip issues, so we need to make sure that she is safe, she is watched over, and she can get her meds easily. So that's why, or if you want, and you don't have, you know, the contributions available, volunteer. We love to have volunteers. We need volunteers not only to clean up, but also for produce and to help us close up the farm. Volunteering is a great way to help us out. Also, sharing these videos in our posts on your socials, it's so helpful to you guys. And don't forget, the donation link is in the comments. Does anybody have any questions? Look at that snooter booty. Marilyn, we love you. Hi guys, look how cute they are. We just love this barn, man. Along with monetary contributions, you guys have given us some really cool stuff off our Amazon wish list too. One of the things the pigs truly enjoy is the scratching post. No, it doesn't seem like a lot, but holy smokes it is. They love it. And we have spread these out everywhere on the farm, and man, do the animals love them so much. All right, we're gonna go out this way. Please watch your step. I shall get the curtains for you. Another contribution. And we'll go around this way. Just watch your steps. Someone's in there. I bet it's Gertie. Hey, girl. Hello. We have Ronnie and Gertie in here. Two sisters just being love, baby. Right? And I mean, this is a nice spot because all the sun reaches it. It's very, very cozy. So Gertie is one of our bigger girls. She snores a lot. And we have Ronnie, who was the first one to be named out of the Hurricane 5. As you can see, she is very loud.
And we do have that 8-hour looped snoring video of Gertie.
So please check it out. There you go, for your enjoyment. I mean, who doesn't love a little snoring piggy? If you don't love that, then man, I don't know, you guys. All right, let's head on to our cow babies. Good cows. Cows in the herd, and then we will also see our horses, mules, and donkeys. And while we're walking over to the cow area, I want to point out this amazing fundraiser that you guys so generously contributed to. This is for our special needs cows. So with age also comes more care, and that happens to be true for these three. We have Norman, Leo, and Pluto. Pluto is actually 19 years old, you guys, which is crazy, because again, people don't have a chance to see these animals grow up to their actual lifespan. So Pluto, almost at, well, they can live to be in their 20s. So he's getting up there, but he's getting that extra care that he needs because he is older. So we have this extended area. Hi, buddy. We have this really neat heated hose that you guys helped us purchase, and also a new feeder. We have multiple gates that are very useful for when we are trimming hooves and also working on the animals. And it's really nice for our produce people. But we want to thank you guys so much, because without you, we couldn't have done this for them. And this is a big deal for us. So thank you very much. Now let's go see the other cows. See if they're in the barn. If not, I'll call them over. Hi, Elvis. Say what's up. Weather, though it's very nice, you'll notice we have a lot of lakes here in SASHA. There's actually one that is Lake SASHA, that we call it, that is out there, and it is crazy. So yeah, just so you know, we are in it to win it, y'all. All day, every day in the weather. Because we love these guys so much. Oh, and then there's Mikey, best friend. Speaking of best friends and lovers.
And volunteers.
And volunteers, yes. So Mikey, he's an incredible volunteer that's been here for how many years?
Since December 8th of 2020.
Of 2020. That was my birthday, by the way. Now, Mikey and Norman have a huge bond. So they bonded almost immediately, and they are always together, which is amazing, because Mikey has a chance to visit his best friend, and he gets to love on him. He gives him some treats that are appropriate for them. Also, he brushes them. And I'm telling you, if you think animals don't have feelings, when Mikey is unable to visit Norman, he is crabby.
And I'm not responsible.
And Mikey is not responsible. But these two are the best of friends. Now, animals bond with each other, also bond with humans often as well. Johan here in the door, he actually is infatuated with Kira right here. He does not let her out of his sight. To be able to either of them, we have to make sure they're both together, because he's really obsessed with her. Now, does she reciprocate? I don't know. Seems like she's very irritated all the time, but hey, he keeps trying, right? So these two definitely, at least we think they're in love. Johan's definitely in love, that's for sure. Right, buddy? Bye, buddy. Anybody have questions about these guys? We have this Rosie here. Rosie's one of our older donkeys. She came with Debbie. Debbie is older mules. And Miss Rosie here can tilt her head all day long. And I don't blame her, because, like I've said, it's been cold, you guys. Hey, told you guys. See? Always has to have eyes on her. Right, Rosa? Yes. Now, these guys are very particular with who they like. So, and just so you guys know, fun fact, donkeys and mules, oh, we should go see Ziggy and Bowie, because those two are besties. Donkeys never forget. So, if just like crows, if you do something, like, who's the person, who's the animal you fell in love with, guys, when you visited? And not only that, any guesses of who Fiamma's best friend versus lover is? We'll find out soon. Oh, Paula has a lot to say right now. So not only our spring social is coming up, but we do have a couple other really neat events that we're going to host this year. One of them is a health and wellness event. This is something we've been kind of thinking about for a while, and we are definitely going to host one this year. So keep an eye out for that. And again, I know I messed up the date earlier, but May 16th, spring social. Because again, we miss you guys, and I'm sure you guys miss the animals. We would love to see you in person. You guys in here. And if you go right to this hut, we can talk about our first couple. Now, he'd probably freak out because I'm going in here, but whatever. Hi. Hello, sleepies. What are you doing? So Frank, he is this adorable white pink pig. And then literally next to him is his lady, Pink. Oh, Frank is very nervous. That's what they do when they're stressed. But Frank has attached himself to Pink, and he always makes sure that she eats in the mornings, that she knows when breakfast is, and when to get up and out of her hut. It's super cute to see him come in and check on her, because she likes to sleep in a little later than the other pods. Right, Louie? Yeah. And Frank was running around downtown Detroit. Man, it was a sight to see. Luckily, we were able to rescue him and bring him in. And then Louie here, he actually lived in an apartment, and because the person that had him was so tired of carrying him down the stairs, he decided, yeah, it's probably time I find a different home for him. So luckily, he came here a very long time ago. Many of our potbellies are a little bit older, but our younger ones, like Oink, are over here, and we can go say hi to them. Oink! Usually he comes out, you guys.
Amy said Ziggy stole her card.
Oh, yeah, good, Ziggy. There he is. Hello, Joyce Ann. Well, Joyce Ann came out of his hut. So Joyce Ann is one of our older guys, too. He's a special needs pig that hangs out with Eve and Budger, who just stuck his head out. Budger is an ancient man. He is incredible. He's been here for a very, very long time. Hi, Joyce Ann. And I hear Oink telling us a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, good, McGregor, of course. He's so cute. I'm glad you love McGregor. Now, Oink and Oink, here he is, you guys. Pretty sure everybody loves this guy. Very talkative, super boisterous, very, very dramatic. I don't know how else to put it. So Oink was actually running around downtown Detroit as well. And our pals at Rebel Dog in Detroit, they actually picked him up because even though they couldn't care for a potbelly, they knew he was in need of help. So luckily our pals there were able to get a hold of us. We took him in, and he has integrated pretty well. But as I said, he's kind of a drama. And then we picked him out of the other house. So now Oink is back in his old house. Now, if you guys remember, Mr. Wiggles came here a couple of years ago. Hi, Oink. He was a little tiny baby. Hi, Bugs. And now he's kind of a chunk-a-monk. Right, buddy? Are you going to say hi? You probably can't see them very well, but Kilo and Wiggles are snuggled up, and they are the best of friends. Always together. They come out to eat together. They snuggle together. They even steal houses together. You know, they're in it for life. Right, Oink? He said, yeah, it wasn't fair. Look, he likes what he likes, you guys. Right, buddy? He said yes. Pay attention to me. Good boy. You're the bestest boy. I know, you have a lot to say. You do. And we've been keeping these guys warm with a lot of straw. We have their huts. We also have, gosh, we have so many things, guys. Heated blankets, these awesome heaters that we have, heating panels, just everything that we can do to keep them comfortable during the winter. And Oink says, where is spring? So do I. Let's make it come fast. All right, let's go this way. Look who's coming with. Oink. He said, wait a minute. Hi, guys. We'll be back. I love you, honey. Hi, baby. She is so cute. All right. Hi, Fruit. Well, since Fruit came out here, we'll chat with him real quick, too. Fruit is one of our senior horses. I love you, Oink. I'll see you soon. And Fruit over here, he's almost 40 years old, you guys. So talk about getting a lot of love here. Right, buddy? So Fruit actually comes out every morning to have special senior equine feed. He's part track horse. And like I said, he's almost 40. And equines can live into their 40s. So we're just so happy that he's here and he's living his best life and he's able to grow old here and have, you know, a long life that he deserves. He's an incredible horse. He loves kids. And as you can hear, Oink is not happy that we left the premises. Oh, no, because Frank came out. That's why. See, always a lot to say, that guy. Love you, Groot. Alrighty, guys. We'll keep on keeping on. As I mentioned Debbie earlier, she's one of our older mules as well. It's so incredible. She's the one that came with Rosie. She wouldn't even come near you through this whole yard. Now she'll actually come up to you and she'll take her meds. Sometimes a little pet or two, but it's been pretty incredible to earn her trust. Again, that's another thing. The love, the bonding, the energy that you put into these animals and the love that you give them when you work with them definitely is worth it, right? Ziggy, you have somebody who loves you. Yes, you do. Hi. All right, guys, we're going to walk by the chickens, talk about them quickly. Don't be sad. See, just look for them. You guys have any questions, comments, anything? Love you, Oink. I'm waiting. Come on, guys. Ask the questions. All right, we're coming upon the birds, guys. Oink is screaming if you can't hear him. He says, please come to the spring pool. Wow, that is very loud. What is wrong? What's wrong, go? Oh, and then we have another amazing noise. If you can hear it, I don't know if you can, but that's Ellie. She drums. So emus actually drum. And you can hear her go doo, doo, doo. The bass is really cool. So I'll be quiet so you can hear it. Of course she's not doing it. Nothing. Dad! Hi, Ellie. Yes. Mamas. What you doing, girl? Hi, honey.
Oh, she's coming.
Mm-hmm. What you doing, Mama? So that is actually something that females and males both do. They do sound a little bit differently, but that is definitely a mating call. It's a call for attention. So it's really neat. We're so used to it and we don't hear it because it's like kind of background noise, but once in a while it's really awesome to sit and just think about this incredible dinosaur that's making such a cool noise. Right, Ellie? And she doesn't like me very much right now, so that's why we're not going in there. I don't know why. But she picks and chooses and she is in love with Mr. Matt right now. So there you go, right? Yes. And then we have Mr. Bluey here. He's one of our turkey boys that you guys so generously sponsored. So thank you for the turkey sponsorships as well. Bluey really appreciates it. He's one of the nicer boys that we have. Unfortunately, turkeys sometimes do not get along very well. We do have Jack that did fall in love with Tater Tot though. Jack will actually stand at the fence and wait for Tater Tot to go over and they'll hang out throughout the day, which is really cute. Unfortunately, some of the other guys are not very friendly. We do have Buddha and Barry White over here. those two are two that have, I would say, maintained their friendship. But unfortunately, we have to spread them out a lot because they don't really get along. But Bluey loves his people, so that's really cool. And I know Buddha and Barry love each other, which is awesome. And then, yeah, we have all the other birds that are in love with each other too. Like Peeps and Iris, they're just so cute. Love them so much. Do you guys have any questions? No. Okay, let's go. We're going to go back to Bima and then. So let's scoot by and say hi to Barry White and Buddha really quickly. Now, if you guys remember, Barry White was one of the turkeys that we were able to go in and hang out with. Some of you actually did give him some love-in, smooches, and all that stuff. But now he's with Buddha, and Buddha has made him a bad man. He's a mad man now. Right, baby? Yeah, hello. You can see they're displaying right now because they're like, what the heck is going on? Their snoods are very low. They're really relaxed. And as you can see, they're changing color a little bit. And they often change color based on their mood. And their snoods go up and down based on their mood as well. They both look seriously frozen in time right now. But turkeys are so neat. They're very, very incredible animals. Super awesome. Oh, yeah, Lazarus. Let's go say hi to Lazarus. Let's go show him. All right, anybody else that you guys want to see since we're talking about that? We're going to go say hi to Bima, and I will fill you in on the secret love interest or best friend. Yes, ma'am. And then also, we will answer any more questions, or we can go visit any animal that you guys would like to visit. Again, don't forget Spring Social May 16th. We also have our health and wellness event that's coming up. And anybody that does donate through the donation link, you will get a special Valentine's Day surprise. So don't forget to donate. This is another area that your contributions have helped with as well. So we were able to kind of take this area and make it into more of a special needs quarantine area. So that's another thing that all of your contributions have gone to, which is very, very appreciated. Marco and Mia right here, two of our older sheep. Lazarus is right here. For our friend who asked about Lazarus, he is right over here. He's in the back. And if you don't know of Lazarus' story, it's pretty incredible. Lazarus, with a lot of love and a lot of help, was able to survive a 10% chance of living. So he was at an auction house and he was so emaciated that nobody wanted to buy him, not even for $5. They kind of laughed at him, which is awful. Luckily, we brought him here. We took him to Michigan State. They took care of him very, very, very well. They treated him like a Holocaust survivor. That's how emaciated and sick he was. Luckily, he pulled through. He really, really wanted to survive, and he definitely is a survivor. And here he is, living his life a little chunkily, very, very happily. And I'm so glad that he's here. He turned into what he should have been and is a wonderful sheep. He has a chance to live, which we're so thankful for all of you.